So the Doom faction mod recently got a retexture, and I've stayed away from this mod for a while because the value of the weapons and armor seemed a bit low to me. But Winston Waves' difficulty does not scale off of value, it's got its own difficulty. Plus we are at war with everyone, including the Doom faction, and as far as I know, the only way to obtain their gear is to kill them, so that's going to be difficult. We're going to be playing on commitment mode, so whatever happens, happens, and no pause challenge is now compatible with Winston Waves fully, and we'll get more into that later. As for difficulty, 500% threat scale will affect quests and random events we get. I don't believe it does affect Winston Waves difficulty, but I'm not sure. I also always turn adaptation off just because I don't want to get rewarded for letting people die. As always, we're going to create a fluid ideologion using hedonism as the structure. And using supremacists as our starting meme is going to randomize some stuff. Execution required is really good. It gives you development points and a huge mood buff every time you execute someone. If it was respected of guilty, we would have also got development points every time we execute, but don't care, we would not have. And for this run to be successful, I think you pretty much need it to be respected of guilty or required. Otherwise, there's just not that many ways to gain development points aside from rituals. But most rituals, from what I've seen, have cooldowns of like 20 days, and there's only a chance that you gain development points from them. So rituals aren't really a reliable way to gain them. The only thing I'm changing here is I'm removing the required clothing because it can bug out role selection later when we want to assign roles to people. Everything else is random, as is our starting colonists. We can choose 2 out of 7, plus we're bringing along Doomguy, who can pretty much only do combat. So we're going to need people that can do stuff that's not combat. And the cleric actually can heal, which would be really useful. This person can build, mine, do medical as well. This type of person is exactly what we need. Matthew is a tier 2 android, and they don't need to sleep, but they're weaker than normal humans, I believe. This one has a hydraulic arm, which increases carrying capacity, but it's less efficient. You can do a lot of tasks we need though, like building, cooking is useful, intellectual. And tier 1s are extremely weak, but this one does have a high power arm, which increased the efficiency of his arm. And he's 8 construction, 13 medical. I think their global work speed is like 65% though for tier 1 androids. So even with that high power arm, I think he's going to be pretty bad at doing stuff. Banker is a dragoon class, and I don't remember if that's any good. It doesn't really have any skills that we need necessarily. Roland is a tier 3 android with a plasteel frame covering, which increases armor, and tier 3 androids are better than normal humans. It is hard to manage tier 3 androids mood over like tier 2s and tier 1s, but this person's bloodlust, so they get moodlet buff when they kill. They don't really have any skills that we need around base though, but we could always use an extra fighter. Fritz does not look that good by the looks of it, which I'm kind of glad because I really want to bring along Roland. Michelle is also pretty bad, so it looks like Roland is going to be the one. No real tough choices had to be made there. And finally, we're going to prepare carefully with Doomguy, and he's not going to be a magical class, but he is going to be immortal, so the only way to kill him is to blow his head off. He can be down though, and like his body parts can be ripped off, but they will regrow after a few days. If he does get down though, enemies can steal him and they can take him away from us basically. So main purpose for immortality is just so he doesn't die to some random bad RNG situation, and we can always rely on him to resurrect if we do survive, and like not everyone gets stolen. Also to keep in mind that there was no way for me to edit Sahira's and Roland stats. Like if I go back, any changes made will be lost. So once we're in this menu, we have to start the game. There's no going back to the previous menu with edited stats, so what you guys saw in that menu was random basically. So the premise is that Doomguy, Sari, and Roland were on a mission and used a teleport, and it teleported them way forward in time. The base they were supposed to report to is completely in shambles, and now we're going to see if we can scrounge some equipment from their old base. I set up doors in such a way that whatever's inside these vaults is not going to be able to get access to us, and even if it's really hostile, which it's looking like this one's not, this one on the east very well could be though, and yes it is, they are going for the doors. So we are going to get the heck out of here, and hopefully we can get out of here in time. If we do leave the map, these hostile mechs should go for these insects. They are very fast though, and they're beating on this door. It's actually almost destroyed. Roland is going to hopefully be able to make it out. This is actually pretty scary. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out or not. We're going to have him set to ignore everything, and he's just hopefully going to be able to make it out. Okay, he made it. Phew. I was actually scared there. I cannot save or do any save loading or anything, so, you know, if they catch him there, it's going to be really bad for him. I don't know if we could retrieve him. Meanwhile, Doomguy and Saria were forming a caravan to the west. I formed 2 separate caravans, and I just wanted them to be able to split up. And these mechs are now going to probably clear out these insects for us and hopefully open up whatever's inside these caskets. And alrighty, the mechs have made it in. We're gonna hope the pikeman hits one of these caskets. I don't think the melee mechs could though, so we're pretty reliant on their ranged mechs to... Oh yeah, I could easily open these up. Yep. And Octavian looks like he has Doom gear maybe. Conscript armor from the Risk of Rain mod. I've not used that one in a while, but we are going to be using that on this playthrough. And yeah, we're hoping that the Ancients do win this, so we can get access to this gear. We can potentially rescue Kaylee. Clark got knocked out, and I'm not sure if these Ancients actually win. It's not looking that good for them. Looks like Octavian's just booking it. I wonder if we could send everyone back in here and we could outmaneuver these guys and pick up some of this equipment, because Doomguy would not mind wearing tainted stuff. And already, our caravan's heading back in, I think from the west side. Hopefully not the south, because they'll be able to shoot at us immediately if we enter from the south. We entered from the northeast, which is good. I haven't gone over Saria's abilities. She has the ability to negate the next instance of damage, which costs 36 mana though. That seems pretty useless compared to a heal that can heal wounds. Seems like that'd be much better. Unless we're trying to absorb like a rocket attack or something, you know, some big damage attack. But yeah, we're gonna try to avoid these mechs the best we can. We could take them in melee. We just cannot risk getting shot at from range. This pikeman is a little bit slower. This pikeman is quite slow, so that's good. It's only moving at 50%. And this shock mech is as well. It's only moving at 40. I don't know where this thing is going, but that's the fast one. It's the one we got to worry about. And the fact that it's going to the northeast is great for us. Maybe it doesn't see us. It heard us enter from the northeast. Yeah, for some reason it's going that way. We're literally able to get in here and grab whatever we want. There's a revenant body that we could awaken. We should have Saria wake that up, and Doomguy is going to come over here and grab some equipment, as well as Roland. I think he's bloodless as well, right? So he doesn't mind wearing tainted stuff. Deconstruct that wall. Interrupted it, my bad. Doomguy's not in a good mood too. Is there any drugs in here? Can consume the insect jelly. You open the crates. Open the crates. Hermetic crate on here. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to do all this very fast. Okay. Awaken the body. I don't know where those pikemen went, and I don't know what these things are. Mothmans. Strip the gear. Strip it all. Tried awakes. So we got this corpse revenant over here. What is this? Is that Luciferium? 19 Luciferium, so Luciferium for everyone by the looks of it. Open the hermetic crates. You guys can take Luciferium. I think Roland can take it even though he's an android. Doomguy start putting on the gear. I don't know what these Mothman things are, but they're freaking me out a little bit. But that's alright. Pour on as much of this stuff as we can for now. And got a legendary bionic armor over here. So legendary is really good, as you would imagine. Oh god, there's a mech coming back. We kind of want to use this corpse revenant as like a tank type of deal. So yeah, it's gonna go down, whatever, it's fine. Roll in, put some of this gear on if you can. Put that on. And then we need to grab the ammo. I'm still getting familiar with this ammo mod, so I might mess this up. Let's grab the... Oh, we can't grab the weapon, it's bio-coded. The hand cannon's not, though. Oh, crap. They're coming in. Melee. Yes, good. Melee this thing. It's a much more effective strategy. I think we knocked out its weapon. Meanwhile, over here, Saria, just grab... Well, the blood rune's pretty good, and I don't see them coming closer to us. Like, I can see the range on the mechs, and I don't see it coming close to us. So let's just grab this stuff, and then Saria meet up with these guys over here. Is Clark any good, by the way? He's a warlock class, which I don't remember that being super good. We could strip him for his stuff, though. He's got a lot of stuff, so let's strip him for that. And Saria needs to eat some insect jelly. Roland also is pretty hungry. Even though he's an android, he doesn't eat eats. The main thing is we got Doomguy addicted to Luciferium. Saria is, and then Roland needs to be. And I think we can just grab everything and leave. Oh god. Wait, the things are coming in. So I tried to make a whatchamacallit, but it's a caravan. But I mess it up. Grab this charged pistol. I think it's really effective against... Oh crap, they're in... no, don't get hit. Okay, phew. Grab the spacer ammo. Fetch some ammo, sure. Did you get some? Yeah, you got spacer ammo. Okay, cool. Making a caravan's always tricky. They need to make the process more simple. Oh, here we go. They're coming in. Nice kill on that thing. That was fast. Then we get the pikeman. That's the last one. Can we just, nice. Yeah, it's very stressful with these mechs on the map because forming a caravan can, I don't know, can mess things up a little bit when it comes to pathing and stuff. And so, like, I was worried that people would path through the mechs. And we killed the pikeman. Okay, so we can kind of chill. There's also a dryad body over here that we can awake, and I think this turns into a person, if I'm not mistaken. Corpse revenant died, but yeah, it did turn into a rockman person, And these do have more HP on their body parts. This person is not like crazy good, but we'll take it. It's just an extra person. And alrighty, so we made it back to the road and we're gonna head to this sealed vault, which we did hack the location of. We did get a super shotgun, and that is a Doom faction weapon. Does quite a bit of damage with quite a bit of armor pen. Not the most accurate weapon, but Doomguy should be able to make good use of that. And alright, so here's the layout of our new super base. The front turret is actually powered off, which is pretty lucky. In my practice run, it was not, and we had to destroy it, which not only sucked because we had to, you know, power through this massive turret, but in my practice run I was not able to use it, but in this run we are going to be able to use it, which is awesome. Our new Rockman guy does have 6 intellectual, so he's going to be our best hacker, and we're going to have him start hacking this door. Meanwhile, everyone else with their 1 planting is going to try to scrounge for some food. We'll stick to harvesting berries because people don't mind eating them raw, whereas if we kill some animals we have to cook the meat. Also, one of the ancients did wake up. They heard us outside or something. They heard us hacking, and they're now beating on something. And alrighty, so now for the magic moment. Is there a turret behind this door? No, there's not. So I am very familiar with this layout. We're gonna have to hack one more door, but then after doing that, we should have access to a lot of stuff. And already, the layout of the base is pretty exposed for the most part. We got a hydroponics room in here, so we can grow some plants. Got the ancient dude. For some reason, he switched the wall he was beating on. He was doing some pretty good progress on this one. And now switched over to this one. Dude's gonna be going down pretty soon in malnutrition as well. He's been up for a while, and I don't think he had any food in there. So yeah, we gotta get in there as soon as we can so we can rescue him from that. And we got a bunch of meals in here. And as far as this room, this was the room with beds, I believe. And this room should have a hermetic crate. And it's gonna be like another kind of bedroom type of deal. Yeah, all this stuff's useless. We just deconstructed all for steel. And with that steel, we can power up this door, and that's gonna lead us to a bunch of beds. We're gonna move the beds so everyone has their own room because people like having their own room. And yeah, we now have meals for everyone, so we're pretty much set. We still have 1.5 days till our first raid, and I did recently settle here, so it says we have, I think this is like 4 days, and we're gonna be able to summon it early, and we're gonna get a pretty good chance at a 4th reward, but we will have to summon it early on day 5. That's like the stipulation of the run. And already, I think the guy finally went down. I'm hoping he's down and he's not just faking it. That guy's gonna be an ancient super soldier with powers, as are the people in these 2 crypto sleep sarcophaguses, so we're gonna hack those as well. And I'm almost certain, oh, there is actually a turret in here. This girl only has malnutrition moderate. She just went to sleep, I guess. As far as her powers, she does not have that good of a power. It's matter phasing. She can move through walls, but it's a really slow process. Easily bored is kind of annoying as well. Recreation drops at 2 times the normal speed. So you need a lot of recreation sources to make them happy, basically. I wonder if we could wall them in without them knowing. It's very odd that they were not awakened. Oh, they're a heavy sleeper. Oh, and they're aware of what's going on now. Just start beating down. We'll just kill him if we have to. Like, it is a Blazeman class, but I don't even know if that class is that great. And we knocked him out. We will arrest them. And now the question is, how do we deal with this turret? We could just remove power to it, like if we deconstruct that power conduit. Now it's still getting power somehow, I guess from this side. So we'll deconstruct that one, and that should do it. Yep, we can claim the turret. It's now ours. I don't even think we have to uninstall it. I think it's just ours now. We're gonna move all this gene tailoring stuff into probably like this room back here. And I think we're gonna use this room as like our main fighting area. It seems like the most wide open area in the base, and it's pretty close to the entrance. And alrighty, so day 5 is here. We will summon the raid early. It's just a 100 threat point raid, so it's nothing to worry about. The main thing is the raid timer is starting to tick now. We did hack this room and there was a bunch of shelves in it, but no raw materials, which there was raw materials in my last run. So there's a bit of RNG as to like if there can be raw materials or not. There always, from what I know, is an ancient workshop though. We can make some nice stuff there. But yeah, this super shotgun just sounds real nice. It's a very brutal sounding weapon. Roland's like, I want some of the action. Roland actually, yeah, you can, we can now choose reward because they did make it compatible with no pause challenge. We got some poor rewards. Probably go for the random good one maybe. 5 random low level prosthetics. We don't really need that. Let's go for the random good reward. Components drop is not the best, I would say. I think we had components in here. In my last run, there was a lot of components in this room, but I don't think there was in this one. Once we hack into this room, we can explore the location of another vault, and we should maybe go explore some other vaults early on before things get a little bit crazy, and we can get some more add-ons for the gene tailoring pod. So day 2's raid is looking extremely rough for a day 2 raid. It's by this new robot mod faction, and these robots are a bit overtuned. The mod authors said they were in the process of nerfing them. It seems like their points value is off. Like, I just kind of had a run, I don't want to say ruined by them, but it was kind of ruined by them. I'm not sure really how we approach this exactly. I wasn't thinking it would be by so many dudes. I kind of knew, like, I'm pretty sure it said, but I didn't really, you know, put 2 and 2 together. We could fight it with our turrets. I guess that's the way we're gonna go about this. Just open this door and then run. And okay, here they come. Let's just fight next to our turrets. I don't have a defense system set up really at all. I just was not expecting this fat of a raid, basically. Yeah, they're so tanky. It's actually insane. Dude is just tanking. Okay, they're overtuned as F. Okay, this guy, was he even a part of the, yeah, he was part of the faction, I think. Comes another one of them. Do keep in mind they can be stunned by EMP grenades, so that was kind of part of the reason why I decided to, yeah, these things are nasty. So you got lit up pretty good. We got prosthetics drop, steel or food drop. Let's see what prosthetics we get. It's a normal reward. We got, ooh, 5 triadic parts that are not going to be really helping us, I think. So that's useless. Should have taken the steel. Also, we hacked both these crypto sleep sarcophaguses, and we're going to have Doomguy open this one. And this dude is ready to go. Looks of it. It's a Blossom Blader. And, wow, he actually made it out. I don't know what his plan is right now. He's just dipping, which is not what I wanted. He has some good armor by the looks of it. We finally hit him, but as far as his powers, he does have Plasteel Skeleton. Immune to cracks and broken bones. Whoa, that seems really good. Potentially. 18 hours left. The door's just held open for him. Good lord. This is not what I wanted. Like, I wanted him to be stuck. Well, yikes. I messed that up really bad. He just walked right out of the door. I was not expecting that at all. It's an Omega yikes. We're just gonna inflict more bleeds on him, hopefully. But, oh, we knocked him. That's so lucky. He's egotistical, so he can't do a lot of work, but he seems like he'd be a good fighter. So as this extremely easy next raid is coming in, Doomguy got inspired fighting. Be more successful at combat for the next 8 days. Let's actually just kill this dude too, maybe. We could bring our robot out here to mini turret drop. Let's take that for sure. Let's, I was gonna say, let's get the robot out here to see that guy die. Give him a moodlet buff, but yeah, we'll take those turrets. Archotech Mass Mini Turret, that is gonna be extremely tanky. Gold Door Mini Turret and Stable. I'm not sure about the other ones, but I know the Archotech Mass is gonna be very tanky. Before we do have Doomguy leave, or I'm not really sure who's gonna leave actually, I would like to open up this other casket and potentially capture this dude, who is in no danger right now. Let's hit him again. That's enough, I think. Turn off fire at will. There are 9 hours left. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to do to the other guy. Doomguy's kind of trapped in this room, but that's alright. This dude has Masterful Craft. Items crafted are always 2 quality levels higher, capped at Legendary. This person does not have that good at crafting though, unfortunately. That is a major shame that they have a major aversion to it. And they're a slow learner, so they learn everything very slow. That really sucks. And yeah, as for other traits, like they don't have anything exceptionally good. I was just looking over them, like ecologists increase their plant harvest yield and butchery. Martial artists makes them better at melee. Academia increase their medical 10 quality. Diplomatic increase their negotiation ability, but nothing that like improves their crafting or anything. We're at war with the Broken Empire, but they still send us this quest, the Fleeing Duchess, for the honor. We'll accept it with the Rockmen, just in case we end up repairing relations with the Empire. Rockmen do have increased psychic sensitivity. And whoa, this person's really good. Chroma Mage is one of the better casters. They also have Word of Trust, which lowers somebody's resist. That's probably the best level 1 psycast you can get. They can also heal scars. That's really good. We need to get this girl over here to... no, don't kill that thing. Well, this thing's beastly. What the heck is up with this? If you look at its HP, it's like not going down. Its body is 386 HP. What the heck is wrong with this thing? This must be a part of the new mod. The, oh god. This is not supposed to be a level 1 animal or whatever that's supposed to attack us. I mean, whatever. Fine. Roland is not taking any damage yet. Get out the Super Soaker. And it's worth 700 silver. So yeah, with those animals, they turn into silver. Since this girl got knocked out though, we can capture her. She does have 164 resist, but only 5.4 will. So we could easily enslave her. And we can use her Psycast plus her Chroma Mage abilities. And they are very useful. So wave 4 is here, and it's just by the Samurai faction. Shouldn't be anything too difficult to worry about. And they're fleeing. We got 3 pull rewards. Pawn join though. I think always take this one when they're a dryad. So they do have 25% built-in armor, and I'm not sure if they have more HP on their body parts. She's going directly over to the prisoner. She's a pervert, and I wonder what she's gonna try to do to the prisoner. She's trying to convert him. She's bloodlust too, and she can shoot. And she has built-in armor, like I said, so she's going to be exceptionally good at fighting. We can give her over tainted gear that we strip from dead raiders, and she'll be a good fighter. She has a lot of very interesting trait combos. She's a pretty pervert, anxious slob stoner. Could make a joke about that, about someone I know, but not gonna do it. She seems really hell-bent on asserting dominance on these prisoners. Like, that's the first thing she did when she came into the colony. Not try to find some clothing. No, she immediately went to the prisoners. I did not change her priorities or anything. After messing with the prisoners, she had a mental breakdown, and she's now gonna food binge. I told Tiger to calm her down, and he took one look at her and just walked the other way. He was not having any of that nonsense. The next day's raid is by just 2 Vikings. We got a pawn join reward. Let's take that. And hopefully that person is not going to get taken out by the reinforcement. Oh, we got another dryad. She's got green hair. Yeah, she's a dryad. Huh. 50 points seems like a little bit low for these dryads because they have more HP on their body parts, I think, and they have the built-in armor. I think they should be worth more. Oh, this person's actually tough. Let's definitely save her. She's got 7 melee as well. We could just use her as kind of like a tank. Her right lung did get destroyed, so we have to fix that at some point. And speaking of parts that got destroyed, our robot lost their left arm and left leg. I don't know when this happened, but with these androids, you need specific parts for their arms and legs. I don't think peg legs and like, I don't know if you can do like peg arms. I don't think that stuff works though. I think you need like special body parts. So yeah, that kind of sucks. He's walking around really slow. As for this dryad, who's actually a male, they are a monk, which is an exceptionally good melee class. They're pretty tanky and they can heal off their wounds. And they're boundless, so they get 40% cooldown reduction, which I'm not sure how good that's going to be on the monk. I don't think meditate, the ability that heals their wounds, has any cooldown. It's got 10-second cooldown, and you can see adjusted cooldown is 6 seconds. So we're kind of just waiting for a few things to happen, and we're probably just going to fast forward to the next wave for the most part. We're going to do a little bit of a risky play here, which is try to tame this Mega Sloth, and there's a chance at Manhunters if the tame fails. Holy Christ, that's why we have a Doomguy out here. Good lord. So I want to tame that thing and use it as a pack animal, because I do want to go explore the other vault, at least before we can't afford to send Doomguy out anymore. And yeah, 2 heals is going to do it. Very nice. That's all of Saria's mana. What we can do with her though is use Sap, and that will drain mana from a target, and that actually doesn't even have to hit. It's kind of OP. It gives her a bunch of mana regen, and we can put points into it as well. It costs 3 points per point we put into it, but actually when you level up an ability, it resets the cooldown. But essentially it will give her arcane weakness, which lowers her stats, but it gives her energy regen, which will give her mana back. And we're gonna wait till this energy regen goes away, and then we can have her dispel off her arcane weakness. And speaking of our cleric Saria, she is now getting married to Doomguy. They fell in love earlier, and I don't know if I went over that, but she's insatiable. She will jump from partner to partner and tumble between the sheets with them frequently. So I'm not sure if that's gonna last. With our ID Legion, if they're not married, we cannot make them a double bed, but since they're gonna be married, then we can, I think. I think they have to get married first, and then they'll get a nice moodlet buff for sleeping together, which doesn't really matter for Doomguy. He's usually in a pretty good mood. Oh, here comes the next raid. It's a really easy raid, and these first raids, for the most part, should be easy, but that one was not. Oh, Panera is not a good spot. These guys are kind of fast. I'm kind of worried about this a little bit. Panera is just not. What the heck? Why is it so fast? Oh, it's a jelly person. Panera is pretty, okay, yeah, Doomguy with the Super Soaker. Get him. Oh yeah, one shot. So these jelly have really low HP. If you compare these raids to the one we got earlier, 3 pawns, by the way. Let's take that. Holy cow. So that's going to be a lot of explaining I have to do. That's the way I look at this situation. This guy's good at shooting. He can also do research. Maybe just plop him on a research bench, I guess. And looks like he is a Minotaur. I think they're more tanky. Let's drop a heal on Panera. We have a good amount of mana. Panera is pretty good to go for the most part. They can meditate off those injuries. I do think with RimWorld and Magic, it does tend to get a little bit confusing when it comes to classes and stuff. But basically, Panera the Monk can meditate off their injuries. That's pretty much all you have to know about them. They can't use weapons and just auto-cast their abilities. Probably not this one because it's an AoE. Okay, as for the Minotaur, it looks like he's trying to convert the prisoners. Dude has 14 social, which is actually really good because I wanted to send out our Warden on the Caravan mission, the Rockman, who has really high carry capacity. Next, we got a Tough Thrumkin. Wow. We got an insane lineup by the looks of things. Thrumkins do have 30% built-in armor and 10% more HP on their body parts. So you get a slight planting bonus, 10% harvest yield, and 20% work speed bonus. A woodchucker also increased their plant work speed and harvest yield. As for this beastman guy, they do get less global learning rate. They're pretty dumb, 50% global learning rate. Although we could just use this guy as like a melee tank line. He's a brawler and gets more melee hit, has 11 melee. So I decided the Rockman was going to be too slow. And so I sent out Doomguy, Panera, and Liara. And there is a turret here that I think we're just going to use this mech cluster beam thing on, unless we can just outrange it. We barely cannot. That kind of sucks. Okay, hold off on that thought. We are getting raided back at our base. It's only by 2 people because the 8th Infantry Division is a really easy faction. Then you need to hurry up because time is a-ticking at the other vaults. And actually, this dude got knocked out. We need to capture him. Component drop, steel drop, or wood drop. Let's take the steel. I think we're just going to use this mech cluster targeter. It's a pretty good thing to... Oh wait, it's mechs. No, that's not what I meant to do. Is it have a... It has a proximity activator too. What have I done? Just wake it up, I guess. Like, holy hell, why did I do that? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Why else would I do it? Good lord. That is brutal. Take out the shotgun. Take out the super shotgun, good. Things are blown up, which is good. Yeah, I totally misread that. Okay, we got a moodlet buff for that. Wait, there's a pikeman left and a carpenter. I think all the rest of the mechs got blown up though. Hopefully Doomguy doesn't get hit by that. Nice. Dude, that was... What just happened? Good lord. So the carpenter's job is to tunnel in to the base, but we have no base here, so... yeah, I don't know if anyone can actually hack, by the way. 3 intellectual, 3 and Doomguy's stupid. So we kind of messed up with that one. We'll just have Liara start hacking. 80% speed. Panera has 87. We'll have Panera do it. And okay, we're almost done hacking the store, and I'm almost certain there's turrets behind this. Yeah. Does Doomguy not have a helmet, by the way? I don't think we've given him a helmet yet. It's tough, but it's yeah. Alright, he made quick work of those turrets. Now we gotta hack this next door. We did actually send the Rockman over here, and they made it here before we could even hack this next door. Oh, and here we go. I was not paying attention, and we... crap. No, that's not what we wanted at all. But we did knock this person out. We did want that. Arrest them. Any turrets in here? Not by the looks of it. Panera can just meditate her injuries. Somebody tend these injuries as well. We're getting raided back at our base. We're not actually really ready for this raid. It's kind of a fat one. And one thing I just realized is aggressive AI casting was not on. So we were playing on kind of easy mode when it comes to casters. I turned that off for the fatter raids just to see if it would reduce lag. Oh, and yeah, I don't know if I can actually keep that on. Saria went berserk. Emotional shock. I don't know, yeah, I don't know about turning casters on. Roland just got casted on. Like, aggressive AI casting is maybe a little bit aggressive. Xenor's supposed to have a gun, but yeah, I think aggressive AI casting is too aggressive. Saria is attacking the prisoners. Yeah, I'm turning aggressive AI casting off. It's too much. We're gonna lose this turret. It's 450 HP as well. Can anyone fight? Like... Fox, who's on our team? Oh, Fox is the enemy. He's a monk. Okay, 3 people got knocked out from that. Yes, note to self, no aggressive AI casting. Meanwhile, at this base, there is one more turret, and I don't actually know if we can unpower it or whatever. He got shot in the head, but it's not that bad. Just got hit in the ear. Just take care of this turret. I don't have time to even look at the power grid right now. Like, there's just too much going on. We should probably save this dude, Roughchild, who does have pain hypersensitivity, and that's his weakness. As far as his power, he's able to kill a random enemy in a 1-cell radius, spawns a large amount of blood. Interesting. Oh, and one thing I failed to notice is there is this other room that's, okay, there's more hack doors. We should start hacking those actually. And there's a power room in here. We actually need this chem fuel power generator pretty bad. It gives quite a bit of power, 4,000 watts, and we'll have Doomguy actually hack this other door. With this increased manipulation from Luciferium, he's actually not that bad at hacking doors. 85%, 90% on this door, and 87 on this door. We can also start breaking some of this stuff down for steel. Well, we are start doing that. She's got a minor passion for construction. And here we go. We're into the genetics room, kinda, but not really. Still need to hack another door. Man, this layout is rough. Oh, and we got a prison break. Yikes. Okay, roll and just start unloading. Don't really care who you kill. Just unload. Saga, get in here and start unloading on these idiots. I don't really know who we care about. This person actually I was considered killing anyways. I was gonna kill them potentially. Oh, we knocked out Yoon. We might still kill them actually, because having this many prisoners is kind of bad. This dude's really fast. This is the Artemis's Blessing guy. Oh, and she has no ammo. That's not good. I want the Artemis's. He's out. He's gone actually. Rip our prisoners. Wow, the 2 guys that we actually care about are gone. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Sylvanas' Blessing, they weren't that great to be honest. They weren't super crazy good. What's their powers? Oh, they had the Plasteel Skeleton, but they couldn't really fight that well. Whatever, I made a mistake by having too many prisoners. It is what it is. For some reason they're able to open the door too. I don't know why that is. I never understood that mechanic, how prisoners just magically are able to open your doors. Yeah, honestly, we're just gonna kill all these guys since they are considered guilty now. We get a development points. Yeah, screw it. I don't even care. Everyone can get it. No more prisoners. That's just one less thing I have to worry about, which is great. You can't tell this is extremely stressful right now trying to micro all this stuff. The less micro I have to do, the better. And already I'm not ready for this next raid because it's just too much crap going on. But we're gonna see what we can do here. You guys got to okay, the area's been revealed, so we hacked. Oh god, Roland's not a good spot, but it looks like they're going for our turrets, which is good. These guys need to get out here and help out. Don't let the turrets die. Hopefully we repaired the turrets since the last raid. Syria might need to okay, the stable ally has 450 HP, which is pretty good. We need to sap that dude, which hopefully is not gonna hit our own guy. And we got laser weapons drop. We're delayed next wave. I kinda like that. I'm going for the delay. I need time to chill. I know laser weapons drop is cool, but by far the most OP reward we just got was the delayed raid, and you guys will understand what I mean about that later. We have like 4 days till our next raid, and I can actually just chill, and it feels so nice. When you're doing no pause challenge, like you don't have time to queue up actions, and it's a totally different ball game. And don't get me wrong, like I think it's more fun this way, but there are situations where you're doing a lot of stuff at once. Like I'm microing 2 bases right now, basically. Speaking of microing 2 bases, we have the armory room slash food room in here. Plus up here we have a door that's not connected. Or it is connected, we just need to flip off some of this stuff. Okay, we're good. And we got some crypto sleep sarcophaguses in here. I kind of want to just attack them and wake them both up right now. I think we'll make a fire in here, but I think that's okay. Let's try it. Nope, it doesn't actually do anything. We should need to hit this person to get her bleeding. She's got some... Oh, okay, that's good enough, I think. She's got 12 hours left. And she is a crack shot, but cannot shoot. She's got laser eyes, though. Nice. Psychic resist. She has no psychic sensitivity. She cannot do anything, but that's fine. And she has way more flammability. So yeah, we really want her for her laser eyes, though. That could have been really bad, by the way, that she had laser eyes. Doomguy could have got lasered. We also do only have 1 day till enemies arrive. And I think the raid that attacks us here is going to be based on this map's threat scale. So we need to get out of here very soon. We just need to hack this last door. Hopefully this is the last door. Okay, we actually have 1 more door to hack. Good lord, this layout sucks. Like, you're forced to hack every door pretty much, which in a lot of layouts you're not forced to. We have a genome stabilizer in here though that lowers fail chance by 10%, which is really nice. Panera got a bruise due to being clumsy. She just randomly gets bruises, I guess, but she can literally instantly meditate those off. So joke's on you, game. I'm also not sure what we want to max with her. Like for less micro, I guess just maybe go for the passive skill, which is mind over body. It increases all of her stats. You can just try to see what that does. I think it increased them by quite a bit actually. She gets 250% extra armor pen, and she cannot use melee weapons, but if we give her good bionics, we can turn her into a combat machine. And already, Laser Eyes Girl finally went down. Looks like we're going to be getting some good 10s on her with Liara. Or 10 medical is it? We're now going to open up this other casket. And this person's already knocked out. Let's just arrest them immediately. And they have this thing which makes so they can't walk, I think. Yeah, we can make a wheelchair for them though if they're good. And they can resurrect though. So we can do some good operations on them. And I think we can actually remove their weakness with the gene tailoring pod operation. What the heck is going on here? Okay, whatever, I don't care about that. You can have that. Somebody's throwing a party. Alrighty, we're almost done hacking this final door. And we got 12 hours till enemies arrive. So I'm gonna have to do this all pretty fast. We should deconstruct pretty much everything that we can as well. And here we go, the final room. There's another gene tailoring pod in that room, and I don't know if we'll grab it because it has 150 kg weight. And we don't really need 2 gene tailoring pods, I don't think, because I don't think you can hook the add-ons to multiple gene tailoring pods. I think it just links to 1. If we could get 2 going at once, that might be really OP though. Might be worth trying. There's a lot of stuff I want to bring though, and there's a ton of steel as well. Like 356 meals, a lot of medicine. We don't really need all that medicine. And we want to grab as much steel as we can, 600 steel. If we don't grab the other gene tailoring pod, we could grab even more steel, but I do kind of want to test it. So as our caravan was heading back home, we got a random event. A helpless girl is being held by 25 Aethelloran savages. Follow them silently until they make camp. You follow up to their camp and wait till dark, which they only have 1 guard. Kill the bandits and get the girl. You succeed. You walk up and free the surprised looking girl. Let her be on her way. And okay, cool, she'll join us. I've had that event before, and yeah, those are the best options, I think. It's this person that joined us, Pitchell, who does not look that good. They can do melee, so we can always use an extra fighter though. So our caravan with the 3 prisoners is about to make it back home, and this is a little bit scary. Reason being is there's 2 ship parts on our map that are guarded by a ton of mechs, but they're not awakened yet. They're dormant, and as long as we turn off fire at will, okay, we're good. We entered from the southeast. That's what I was worried about. So our caravan got back to base, and I've been rearranging a little bit. We got our gene tailoring pod room set up, and we're actually hauling the ancient that had resurrection into this gene tailoring pod. And there's a 30% chance of failure, which isn't bad actually, considering she already has a power and a weakness. I think we have more super nanite injector pumps as well to install everything actually. I do think we have enough power to support all this stuff, but just barely. Speaking of power, we got the perfect quest to give us more power. 2 small vanometric power cell rewards. Let's actually accept this. We have to go eliminate a threat, but we have people on a caravan right now. But yeah, if we add superpower, there's 29% chance of failure, and it only will take 2 days, 10 hours, because we have 10 super nanite injector pumps. So there's currently a psychic droner at our map, and Doomguy was in a really bad mood because of it, so we sent him south to the sealed vault. We'll have to come back for the climate adjuster later, but for now we're going to explore this thing. And here's the layout. There is unfortunately a powered turret near the entrance, which really sucks. I feel like we're getting unlucky with that. And yeah, psychic drone intensified. Any male that's back at the colony is having a really bad time. That's why I brought pretty much all the males on this caravan. So have Doomguy duke it out with this thing, I guess, with the super shotgun. Like, I don't know. It's getting hurt a little bit, but it is what it is. Turret's going down pretty good. Super shotgun is very effective. Nice. Bada bing. Bada boom. It did some damage to the door, but not that much. This thing is very tanky. Well, it looks like the next raid is going to be waking up these mechs, which is kind of good. They were going to siege us, but we didn't really care too much about it because their base is in Overhead Mountain. Main thing is these mechs should go back to their base thing. Architect artifacts reward drop, by the way. It's a good reward. We should take that for sure. Get some random weapons. Maximum quality is poor though, and they could be really high tier weapons, but poor quality lowers their stats by a lot. And then psychic suit, we don't care about that. So yeah, let's take the architect artifacts. I think it's gonna be 5 of the same one, but it could still be really good. And yeah, we're in Overhead Mountain, so oh yeah, 5 psychic cornucopias. It's not the worst. It grows all plants on our map to full maturity, so you can make a lot of money that way, and like later we can grow Devil Strand once we research it. We're doing random research, so we can't decide what we research. So we're about to hack this next door. If we wait a little bit longer, this ancient could get malnutrition, and nice, we actually tamed a mare. There's 4 horses on the map that are pretty easy to tame, and then there's some muffalos that we can use for pack animals. But yeah, do we finish hacking this door, or let the ancient get knocked out from malnutrition? I just don't know how long it's going to take is the only thing. Let's just finish hacking the door, and we can have Doomguy beat him down. or be careful actually. Wait, this guy's gonna start bleeding. 14 hours left. They got a berserker chip and they got really good implants. Oh, and they have self-resurrection. So let's just kill them actually. And then they're gonna resurrect after a while, I think. We should bring them back home. Some of this stuff lost power, by the way. I don't think the turrets are going to though. Let's just destroy them. Just destroy the turrets, whatever. I don't think there's really any other way around this. I should move this person's body. I don't want it to get completely destroyed, because I think it can get destroyed with, like, I don't know, if someone eats it, or explosions can, I think, destroy the body. But yeah, let's keep hacking. And okay, we got the workshop room over here. Claim these doors. The cooking room. Another broadcast station here. This layout's looking really nice. And we got access to all the gene tailoring pod stuff. We're getting raided. So before we get our next raid, I've been trying to balance a RimWorld of Magic settings, and I do kind of want to keep on aggressive AI casting. We already have AI hard mode on though, which I'm not sure what that means exactly. From what I could gather, it just allows the AI to cast more advanced spells. I was thinking for difficulty's sake, I want to leave that on plus aggressive AI casting, but if we change to default mode and increase our mage XP gain by a little bit, mana gain as well, which I don't really care too much about that. It's 0.2, so it's not that much. Default also increases death retaliation delay factor, so whenever a mage gets downed, I think we have more time to capture them, which I'm pretty okay with. And by default, aggressive AI casting is on. What I do think is good about default is under options, it makes fighter and mage commonality less, so we're going to see less casters. I'm not sure if the mage and fighter commonality makes it so there's like a 2% chance for any of these classes to spawn, plus all these custom down here with Kurei's RimWorld of Magic, or if everyone has a 2% chance to be a mage and 1% chance to be a fighter. It also says any changes require a game restart, and I'm hoping I can just close out of my game and it will change this stuff. Because yeah, ideally I think there's less mages, but they're more difficult to deal with. I think that'd be like the most ideal balance. The raid today is fairly simple. It's only a 300 threat point raid. Do keep in mind on my last run on like wave 17, the threat points went up to like 3,000. So I'm not sure at what point the threat points start just exponentially increasing, but yeah, we're gonna try to take care of these Skaven as quickly as we can. They do have some pretty powerful stuff. Like their guns and stuff are really strong. So it's actually good that we get this warp musket, and then this poison hose can spread poison, I think. They were both carrying industrial kits, so I'm guessing they both use industrial ammo. And one thing I do like about Yao's combat is it has a special ammo system for like these special weapons like the poison hose, and it's more expensive to make and it's harder to come by. Whereas with this ammo system, it just uses one shot of whatever that ammo is, which seems kind of OP when it comes to some of the special weapons. So for that reason, I do like Yao's combat more, but I don't like the fact that Yao's combat has like all these settings that you got to adjust. Hopefully Osagi doesn't get ripped up too bad by this wolf rat thing. Oh, she actually is getting hurt. Also, every time we do a burst shot count, it only consumes 1 ammo, which I don't like that about the ammo mod. This thing's freaking tanky, and the Skaven running. We got a good armor drop. We need more armor, so let's take that. 3 random pieces of good armor versus 3 normal weapons. We'll take the armor. As far as the armor, we got a Defender Power Armor helmet, good quality. That's really good. We are lacking on helmets. A Dundane Ranger Elite Cloak, which doesn't look that good. Then Stable Alloy Armored Scraps for Demonettes. I don't know if we can actually wear those. They give a lot of armor though. Oh, it looks like the experiment was successful on Falk. They now have bulletproof skin. They cannot suffer any cuts. They can still get bruised or bones can break. Imagine if we got bulletproof skin and the plasteel plating where they can't get bruises or bone breaks. They get 200% hunger rate though, which is not that bad. I do believe there is an add-on that you can remove weaknesses with, and we might have it at the other vault. Although from what I can see, they don't have it at this vault. The Nanite Sampler allows the selection between 2 sets of abilities upon successful operation though. I don't think we have that, right? Or if we do, we haven't installed it, so that's really good. Genome Macro Thermometer, I think we have this. It allows people to have over 3 abilities. And then another Super Nanite Dialyzer. I think we have 1 of these, but you can get 2 of them total, and it reduces the fail chance by 5%. So overall, some really good stuff here. We might have to go explore another vault though. So we finished hacking this room and this one. There's so many meals in here. It's actually insane. I think it's just kind of RNG as to how many meals can be in here. I don't think we're gonna finish hacking these doors because I don't want to find out what happens when we get raided with this much wealth on our map. So the next raid is gonna get taken out by these mechs almost certainly. It is a lot fatter of a raid though. It was a 738 threat point rate, I think, versus the last one was like a 400. It's weird how it just starts scaling up like crazy. We get a meteorite impact of some random material. I think it could be even like gold, 250 wood, 250 steel, and 10 components. Those are both normal rewards. I think we'll take this one. Seems like the more reliable reward. Meanwhile, on the map, our caravan, oh god, okay, just YOLO it, I guess. For some reason, we can't hit this thing right here. If we go here, we can, right? Cannot hit it there. It's hacking, apparently. We're death in 8 hours. Okay, that's a fail. Okay, what we can do here is have our monk use Dragon Strike, which is a leap attack that allows him to rapidly close in on an opponent. We'll have him use that on the turret, which is going to... Oh god, what are you doing over here? Melee and start shooting. I don't know why you can't shoot at the... You just can't shoot at the thing for some reason. Or like, I don't know, it just wasn't good lord. Permanent brain injury. Holy hell. And their ear got shot off. I'm not sure if we can meditate a permanent injury, but yeah. Those turrets are brutal. We need a long range weapon to deal with them if we do explore any more vaults, which I think this is gonna be the last one we explore. The next raid is probably gonna die to these mechs, I would assume. One thing I want to kind of pay attention to is how many of them are casters. I'm only seeing 2 right now, but I don't know if these guys that got killed were casters or not. I'm thinking I'm seeing less casters. We got malaria disease, the poor reward, cast drop, fuel reward, good reward, a lot of chem fuel, a lot of wood, and 250 uranium. Or we can take 150 steel and 5 mechanoid components. We don't have the factory tech research, so let's take the fuel drop. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm seeing less casters now, so that's a good thing. When it comes to getting raided by like 160 people, hopefully like only 10 of them are casters. So we hacked through the first door, and this dude's been beating on this wall for a while. It's actually faster to just finish off this wall, and we're gonna get ready to take this dude out. I don't really care if we knocked him out, because we only have 2.4 days till enemies arrive. We gotta get in here and get out fast, basically. Could have Dragon Strike ready. Oh, good lord. Killed that person. Maybe they'll get back up if they have Resurrection, but unlikely. Oh, Panera got explosion on her, but it's not that bad. And yeah, we just explored this layout, right? This time I'm actually ready for the next raid. And it's attacking from the northeast, I guess. So we don't have to deal with it yet again. It is a 1,000 threat point raid, and these guys do not feel pain. No pain, no gain for these guys. But yeah, it looks like we're not gonna have to deal with them. As far as the reward, we got 2 normal rewards. 100 uranium, 3,000 silver, or a poor reward, 250 wood. I don't think there's anything we can really do with silver, because there's an event where you get a trader, but we can't do that, I don't think, because we're at war with every faction. Like, I think it just doesn't send the event, so I guess we'll take the uranium. This stuff can be useful later. But yeah, we hacked 2 more doors, and this is the exact same layout as the vault we just explored. It's got the same stuff in here, I think, which is kind of not really what we were looking for. Well, welcome to the colony, you dumb idiot. We finally converted Pathia, the laser-eyes girl, who has no psych sensitivity, and we were just about to recruit her when she decided to prison break. I was gonna enslave her, but I decided since she has laser eyes, I don't want her to try to rebel or something. But yeah, she is now missing her right leg, which isn't the worst, I guess. We're getting raided, and they are attacking immediately. So the raid today is invisible for the first 30 seconds, so these guys are actually doing some damage to these mechs. I would like to clear out these mechs so our caravan has a lower chance of running into them when it comes back home. And alright, it looks like these guys are being kind of dumb. They're running into these other mechs over here, so we shouldn't have to do anything today. As far as the reward today, we got a plasma weapon drop, 3 random plasma weapons. I don't remember how good those are, but it is the good reward. And there's 2 normal rewards. We can get 5 tamed arrow fleet, which kind of suck, I think, but 3 minified mini turrets. I kind of want more turrets. I'm gonna restrain myself though, and I'm gonna go for the random plasma weapons, and we're gonna hope they're good. We don't have that good weapons right now for our fighters, so that's my reasoning for that. And oh yeah, these are really good. The plasma saw is amazing. There's also a scattergun and a plasma piercer, and these can set people on fire. They are really effective. It's also looking like we're not going to have any turret issues, because at this new vault, there's 4 ancient security turrets that are not powered, plus an ancient point defense turret. We're finally getting some good luck here, and yeah, I was going to have these guys head home, but I decided that since there's an extreme psychic drone in our map, and most of these guys are males, they're just going to be having mental breakdowns, so what's the point? Might as well just keep trying to collect gene tailoring pod add-ons. The next day's raid is here, and we are getting lucky that it's spawning from the north. A lot of them are heading towards our base though, which is a bit scary. They're really fast at the start too. Their movement speed is doubled for, I guess, the entire raid. Oh wow. I'm hoping that once these guys die, then these guys down here will run. Because we're not really ready to deal with a raid like this. Thankfully, they're beating on our vault walls and not on our wooden doors. We need to make some better quality outer wall layer things. When these guys are actually done with the mechs and they're coming for our base. Oh no. They didn't wake up this other mech cluster. That's not good. So the laser eyes girl, Pathia, still has her right leg destroyed, so she's moving at 50%, which is not good. But I'm thinking if we just open this door and laser eyes at these guys. Holy hell, we can't. There we go. Oh, phew. That was risky. She got hit at the end there. The rewards seem pretty bad overall. We don't really need more components or advanced components. Let's just take the random normal reward. We don't need the food drop. We have like 700 meals in our caravan. We got a fuel drop, which is 500 chem fuel. Don't really need it, but the other rewards were not that good. Alrighty, we're ready to melee. Okay. And we killed this person who did not have resurrection. I don't know what their power was, but yeah, this is a new layout that we have not explored yet on this run. And I'm seeing 2 ancient chem fuel power generators, which is awesome. Just need to connect these to the main power grid. And thankfully they were not connected, or I think the turrets would have been powered. It's looking like no, they would not have. We got the sarcophaguses in here. We can open those up with Doomguy. A lot of medicine here too. This guy is a paraplegic. He has a wheelchair actually. Pretty sure that's what's going on. And I think we could actually just enslave him right now. I'm not sure if that's what we want to do. He's a loner, so he's able to replenish recreation if in solitude. So we want to keep him in his own room, and then he can spit acid. He also has specialist armor, which increases shooting accuracy by, I think this is like nothing. Lowers movement speed, increases carrying capacity. It gives a lot of armor. It's the main thing. Oh, and this guy's an ice mage. We already have an ice mage, but I believe we can give him a different rank of soothing breeze, and I think they stack, which is really good. This buff is extremely powerful. As far as other stats, he doesn't seem that great, but yeah, he will be really good to have around. Try out the acid spit ability as well. Yeah, let's just keep exploring. We need to get out of here. Probably should be hacking this door as well. One would assume that'd be a good idea. Anything else to hack? Oh, there's a door over here too. Yeah, let's keep exploring these rooms. Hopefully we find a gene tailoring room and we can just get out of here. I don't really care about like anything else, to be honest. There's just a bunch of toilets in here and stuff. We reconnected this door and it's got a bunch of meals in here. No gene tailoring room though. We only have 1.3 days till enemies arrive, so we gotta hurry. And already we got some more meals in here. And a lot more meals in here, and another broadcast station, which we will hack, but I hope we're not gonna have to explore another vault. I want to just be done caravanning because things are getting a little bit hot back at base. Oh, we got an excellent marine armor, by the way. 137% protection. It's got a couple enchants as well. Gives it extra insulation. Okay, the enchants aren't that good, but that is some really good armor for someone. Maybe Doomguy. Might as well just load them up with the best. And in this room, we got some unpowered doors. Let's move that over. And what we got in here? Gene tailoring pod with stuff that we already have, and we got nanotech retractor. We're getting raided back at base. Remove weakness operation. That's what we needed. Meanwhile, back at our base, we are getting raided, but it looks like a lot of them are going to die to these mechs that we woke up. I sent out Liara with a bolt action rifle to snipe at them. Took a little while, but she was able to wake them up. I'm wondering if when Banyo dies, if they're going to run. No, they are not. So we're going to have to come out here and kill a few of them. Maybe if we just drop some laser eyes, like right over here on these guys, or I don't know, we don't really have a good angle. We can use blank mine on these guys to stun them. I think this works. Yeah, out of line of sight. Let's get laser eyes girl in here now to open the door. We should have somebody else open the door actually, but whatever. Laser eyes on that person. No line of sight. Crap. They're coming in. Kinda, yeah, they're coming in. Let's just run. Run to the turrets. Fine, we'll just deal with them in our turret area. We only have to kill a couple and they'll run. One down. And they're running. Arrest this girl. Got delayed next wave. We'll always take this, I think. 3 random weapons. Quality is good. Nah, delayed. Give us some more time to maybe explore another vault if we want to. This person is a researcher. We actually don't have a researcher back at base right now. While our caravan was heading back home, we got a 3,000 threat point caravan ambush, and I don't know how the game calculates this threat points used. Is it based on our wealth back at home or our wealth on the caravan? I would guess it's our wealth on the caravan. These random events like the caravan ambush and the mech clusters we got earlier have nothing to do with Winston Waves' difficulty. And I think for that reason, I'm gonna lower threat scale to 200% because it just seems like these random events are just kind of out of place, I guess. guess. And having them be this out of control doesn't really fit in with this run. And so yeah, moving forward, threat scale will be 200%, and we'll kind of see how that plays out. I can't really tell if threat scale is affecting quests because we just got the Arctic Yakshi quest where we got to save an Arctic Yakshi and we're going to go at war with the Asari. But we're already at war with the Asari, so we might as well do it. Although there's a lot of Asari chasing her. I did accept it though, and I'm hoping she's not going to spawn in from the northwest. That'd be pretty unlucky. She can spawn in anywhere except for the northwest, and we'll be good. And she's spawning from the south, which is really good. Let's have her biotic flight inside for the Asari get here. And already we got an Asari who does have the ability to shoot, which is nice. Iron Will too, also good. And it looks like these guys are actually going to be fighting these mechs for us. So Asari are extremely powerful. And we got the lag thing with Yeo's animation. I think that's what's going on here. And they're attacking from multiple sides, so it's not just these Asari. We got some down here as well. I'm not sure if they're going to go for our base or not. Looks like they are in fact going for our base. The Asari to the north are fleeing. They got taken out. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's how we're going to deal with some of them. So mechanoids can be immortal, and I guess this one was immortal. That's the second one I've seen so far that's respawned, and that was actually pretty nice. Took out an Asari for us. Tara's pretty badly injured, but she's not bleeding, unfortunately. Enova is though. She's only got 9 hours left, and she would be a good addition. Any Asari would be a good addition. We are trying to build some traps, and we don't have unlimited time here because they are beating on these walls. This one's at 46%. I heard another lightning strike, and yep, we got another scyther coming in here. These guys are very powerful, but they do tend to do friendly fire by the looks of it. Yeah, Tara's pretty injured. She's got 6 hours left. Was she the one that was bleeding? No, it wasn't. It was Anova that was bleeding. They're in pretty low spirits as well. Their friends died. And they might have mental breakdowns, actually. Oh, they've given up and leaving. No, wait. Not yet. You can't leave yet. Selena, get out here. We need to at least capture Tara. Looks like Enova's gonna get out. She wasn't a good one, though. Tara's the better one. We can do this. Turn off. Fire at will. No fire at will. Biotic. No. Biotic. What the hell? Well, that sucks. She lost her left leg. Meanwhile on the road, our caravan is heading back home, but we stopped by this ancient ruins and dropped off Doomguy and Oddgraw, and we're gonna open up this ancient danger and see if we can, holy hell. This could be brutal. It's looking like it might be doable, actually. That thing's dead. Okay, you're way too accurate. Open up the caskets. Ooh. This one? This one? Looks like they're not inhabited. Holy hell, we were not supposed to I'm still confused. There's no people in here, I guess. Ooh. I think I got hit not too badly though. There we go. There's just 2 people in here. One's a Thrombonian, which is really powerful. I think we can just duke it out with this mech. He has achieved that status of being... He doesn't have a good helmet yet, but we have one for him back at base. Just gonna make it back to base. We're good. We need to clear this out fast. And we knocked out its weapon. Very nice. Are these guys, as far as their stats? Tough Thrombonian. That is amazing. They have 22 hours. Maximilian has tough trait as well. They have 8 hours. We got Totem of the Hunter, Guile. Let's just give that to Doomguy. It increases stats. I don't remember what Guile does. I think it's like manipulation. Conscience plus 10%. So that's going to increase like his shooting accuracy, I think. But yeah, the question is, do we want to rescue these guys or capture them? This girl being a Thrombonian might actually get back up as well. So I'm wondering if we just rescue this girl. Oh, and here we go. V-Mace joined us. Yeah, so Thrombonians get this Thrombonian Fury that lowers their pain. This dude, not so much though. Like, we could just enslave him. But time is kind of of the essence. Part of me just wants to enslave this guy. Not wait. Oh, okay. He decided to join us. Let's open up this crate as well before I forget. And we got a Comet Infuser, which gives minus 8% range cooldown to a ranged weapon. Not bad. Meanwhile, back at base, we got 2 experiments going on. I did move all this gene tailoring pod stuff into this room on the right, just because it was further away from everything. We could have moved it even up here, but this is our power room. But I would rather have all of our manufacturing stuff more close to where all the action is, just for efficiency. And wait, before you actually bring her back to bed. What did we get with Falk? She got Plasteel Claws, which deal high damage in melee combat. She is deaf though, which is not that bad. If we try to add another superpower, there's a 49% chance of failure because she already has 3 superpowers and 3 weaknesses. But we might as well just do it. And success on Comba. She wasn't a crazy good fighter, so I thought might as well just toss her in the gene tailoring pod. And she does not need to eat, but she's mute. Okay, let's just toss her back in, I think. She's not irreplaceable by any means. So the psychic droner at our map has this radius around it, and as our caravan was getting close, they started to feel the effects of it. We're gonna pull the caravan back a bit until we can figure out how to deal with that psychic drone. So there's still a lot of mechs here, and if we get close, they aggro on us. Oh, and we're getting ambushed in our caravan, I think. But it's gonna be a lot smaller of a, yeah. It's only 1,000 threat points, it's not terrible. Yikes. Anything red snappers? Oh, they're fish, so they actually didn't ambush us, so we're good. Okay, we're gonna try to get Laser Eyes Girl as close as we can, and I don't know, just laser those, I guess. We destroyed that psychic ship part. If we could just destroy this one, that would be amazing. Okay, 4 minutes left till our next raid. We're gonna send Zelina out here to help Laser Eyes. And the reason being is she has a barrier ability that I'm not sure how effective it is, but it does shield of some level. It is blocking. No, don't go out the shield though. Just laser. We destroyed and run. Holy hell, stay in the shield. Biotic Spear again. Oh god. Biotic Spear again, you idiot. Keep it up. Oh god. Biotic Flight. Biotic Flight again. Oh my lord. This needs to be hotkeyable. Biotic Flight again. Laser Eyes run. Holy hell. We need more people out here, but I didn't know that it was gonna be like a big thing. Robot help. Biotic Flight again. Oh my goodness. It's working. Holy cow. She's out of biotics, like completely. Oh, we actually did that. That was probably the most insane micro thing I've done in this game, to be honest. Oh, they're charging now. Let's summon the raid early. It's only 3 minutes early, so it's not bad. But yeah, they're pissed. Laser Eyes is actually not that bad. Zelina, 12 hours. But yes, it's 1100 threat point raid. Do keep in mind, this was like a 10,000 threat point mech cluster, psychic ship thing that has been here for a minute. And I'm not sure who's gonna win here. I want to focus on healing these guys up first of all. But yeah, this Minotaur faction's pretty beastly. Okay, healing Laser Eyes. She's actually not bleeding. Zelina is not bleeding. Okay, we're good. As far as these dudes, this is gonna be a close one actually. Oh, and these guys all have bionic parts. That's one thing about this raid. It would be really good if we could knock some of these guys out, potentially, and steal their bionics, because we are missing body parts on quite a few people. They have Death Super Acidifier. I don't know what that means. What's a Super Death Acidifier? A regular one just makes them evaporate when they die, and all their stuff gets evaporated. But what does a Super Death Acidifier do? Looks like a lot of them have it. I mean, it's looking like it's just working the same way as the Death Acidifier. But yeah, we should maybe get Laser Eyes out here to laser these guys while they're all grouped up. It's a risky game we're playing here with our Laser Eyes. Gotta risk it for the biscuit though. Yeah. Okay, we can next wave. I think we take that. I didn't even read the other ones really. It was like cash and then like some components or some garbage. So next raid's here and I'm not really ready. I have not set up any defenses really. I'm trying to remove this turret because it's kind of not in a good spot. And I like to do that before these guys get here. I also don't really want them to hit these traps, although it actually it's fine. I was gonna save them for someone else. Sorry, can use her biotic spear ability. I'm not sure how OP that's gonna be, but don't go that way. It actually just absorbs an ability, I think. Like they're casting on us. It's absorbing casts. What reward? Good fuel reward. A lot of chem fuel, wood, uranium, a lot of cash, or plasteel. I think we take the wood, uranium, chem fuel. That's a lot of stuff. We can now choose a superpower and weakness combo with bulk. Eagle Eye doubles the range or invisibility. Turns invisible for. Ooh, let's take that. I think they get way less immunity gain speed though, but we can actually fix this. I think. Let's take the invis. Okay, we got a boss wave of 3,200 threat points coming in, and thankfully we are Monk's dead? What? Monk has been crushed to death. Okay, that makes sense. There's a hole in the base. And they used the hole in the base to get in here. What the hell is going on here? Oh, our animals are dead. Okay, I knew about that being a vulnerability in the base, but I didn't think it was gonna like matter because it's such a small. So we have a bunch of traps set up, which is good. We do need to get the Asari healed up though. At least she didn't die, but she's gonna start getting blood loss really fast. Move there at all? No, we can't really move there. This is not really use a spear. We can heal these guys through the wall. Oh, we can. Nice. I think we might lose here. That is brutal that we lost someone. Well, it doesn't even really matter, I don't think. Holy hell. The shield is saving us, but it's like not enough, I think. Shield again. We have other people that can... Sorry, and the tough Thermican are dead. Well, I guess we didn't have enough traps set up. I don't know. This is a really brutal faction. I don't know if there's much we could have done here. Holy hell. Well, we did survive. Kinda. Plasma weapon drop. Random caravan arrives. I don't think that actually does anything. I'm almost certain it doesn't, like it didn't on the last run if we're at war with everyone. But yeah, we just lost a lot of people. It's not like run over, but that sucks pretty bad. We lost our Asari, who we just got. That was like a big deal. Oh, and they had this thing, the Madness. What is this mod from? Rimsonal Feral Faction Pack. Yeah, I'm removing that mod, I think. It does 550 damage, 130% armor pen. That's what the final explosion was. Pretty sure it was one of these things. Oh god, it's not really what I meant to do, but okay. What the hell? So that is busted. It's like a nuke, basically. The problem is it doesn't cost ammo. Oh, it is a one-time use thing, though, I will say. Ugh, Doomguy's in a terrible spot, though. I didn't think it was gonna have that big of an explosion radius. Maybe I'll just end the playthrough here, honestly. Like, I am pretty over it. Like, Doomguy's in a irrecoverable position right now. And we have a raid coming in 6 minutes. Tough is in a murderous rage. Yeah, I think I'm good. That'll be finale explosion. Alright, thanks for watching.